Good day, Riviera Beach. I am councilperson for Sella Davis Panier, representing District 5 at-large seat here in the beautiful city of Riviera Beach. Today, I'm excited to introduce to you our February 2026 Emerging Leaders for the city of Riviera Beach, Miss Morgan Watkins. We're going to find out a little bit about this young lady and why she was selected to be an emerging leader. She is a great asset to our community, and we look forward to learning more about you today, Morgan. Are you happy to be here?
I'm very happy to be here.
We are happy to have you. So first, we're going to, open up. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you go to school, your age, just a little bit.
Okay, so I go to Suncoast Community High School. I'm 16. I'm a cheerleader for the Suncoast basketball team and football team, and I'm a track athlete.
Okay, let me ask you this. What are you in a particular major? I know that Suncoast is an international baccalaureate school. Are you in any special program?
I'm in the International Bachelorette program. I'm an IB student.
Okay, that's a challenging program. Tell me a little bit about that program and how it has prepared you as a student.
So as of right now, the IB program doesn't really become an IB program until 11th grade year. So right now, just taking some of the classes, they're very difficult, but I also feel like it's preparing me for when I do go to college for this work to be kind of easy. So I feel like it's good, but it's also some days I just wish the work was simpler.
All right. Well, listen, challenging, is always a good thing. And I love that you're saying that it's preparing you for your college classes, because IB classes are college level courses. So I guess this is kind of like building your foundation. You'll be fine, I'm sure. So what grade are you in?
I'm in the 10th grade.
10th grade. Okay. Awesome. So you mentioned cheerleading.
Yeah.
Is this something you've been doing for a long time, or is it something that you just started in high school?
I cheered when I was really younger, when I lived in Tallahassee, but I restarted in high school. That's when I restarted cheerleading again.
Okay, and do you just cheer for your school, or do you do competitive cheering outside of school?
I cheer just for my school. We have a competitive team, so.
Okay, and so you do that through Suncoast?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we are excited about that. And one thing I know about the IB program, because of that must mean that you are a remarkable student. So how do you balance your activities with your academics?
Well, I've always been into sports, and I know that if you don't maintain a certain GPA or grades, you can't do sports at Suncoast. So I try to think of it as, even if I don't want to do it, I need to do it, and I have to do it in order to stay into the sports that I love.
Okay, awesome. Very true. And I think that that's probably a challenge for a lot of, and I'm going to call you a scholar athlete, because I know that GPA is great, but also your skills, your cheering is also great. So you do have to have a good balance, and I know that can be challenging for young people, especially with other activities that can be a distraction. And not all activities are negative or a distraction, because you are a part of some community activities as well. And I love it because a good student is a student that's well rounded academically, socially, in sports and athletics, also community service. So tell me a little bit about your community service activities.
If y'all can see it on the jacket.
Y'all see this right here. She's gonna tell you a little bit more, but go ahead.
I am a 20 Pearl, which is founded by D Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and we do community service projects. One of our most famous events is Prom Tea.
I appreciate you bringing that up, because that is one of our annual events, and it's one that has been very helpful to the young ladies in the community. So that's a great thing. So let's see. So you do the 20 Pearls. I think I may have seen you at work at the Riviera Beach Library. And what organization do you participate with in Riviera Beach?
So I was a part of the youth empowerment program 2 summers in a row, and basically kids, I want to say in 6th through ninth grade. Like 16 is when you stop in the program and you can become an intern with the city of Riviera Beach. So I was a part of that program, and we've done things like we've met the city manager. We were a part of an organization called Riviera Roots, where we would try and figure out, is it too hot to grow vegetables in Riviera? And we also helped with the Black Wall Street event, where we helped the author sell his books, and we catered for food. So if you're looking to get your child to be more active in the city and learn more about the stuff like City Works that they do here in Riviera, that's where you should send your child.
And this commercial was brought to you by the emerging leaders of Riviera Beach, Miss Morgan Watkins. I'm telling you, you are doing a great job selling this city. We're going to have to hire you. But no, seriously, I love that you are utilizing the resources that we have in Riviera Beach, and the fact that you're having a positive experience and has had positive experiences so that you can share and promote those activities to other young people, because that's why we do this. We want to make sure that we are having things for our youth to get involved in. So I appreciate you bringing that up. And you said the Youth Empowerment Program, you mentioned one thing that caught my attention. You talked about them joining, getting to know it. You got to meet some of the city officials. What are some of the other resources? Because I know that they do tutoring sometimes for the youth in the community. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So for the tutoring, well, I'm a very busy athlete, so sometimes Algebra 2 or math, it can get a little tricky. So they have tutoring events, I believe, Mondays and Wednesdays, or Tuesday and Thursdays for specific specific subjects. So like, if you're struggling in reading or math, I know one person who comes here a lot is Mr. O'Brien. Over the summer, he would help us with his program with our math and our reading, and that's what honestly is helping me keep up with my grades and my GPA, because over the summer, instead of like just sitting around and doing nothing and forgetting everything I learned, they kept my brain active. So that's that. They have a lot of tutoring, and then it's also a good environment to send your kids. I feel like it's very calming and it's more interactive. So if your kid needs more like one-on-one or hands-on help, that is where you should send them.
Awesome. So let's find out a little bit about, your leadership skills. What are some things that you think, maybe 2 or 3 things that you think youth should improve upon to be more successful?
Well, definitely getting out in the community more. So I'm new here. I moved here maybe 3 years ago, and I know if it wasn't for YEP or 20 Pearls, I really wouldn't know much about Riviera. So I feel like in order to be successful, you have to be helpful in your own community before you go and try and help others or move on with life, because a lot of moving forward and elevating yourself comes from having connections.
I love it.
And then I feel like kids my age, they sometimes they don't have enough encouragement to want to focus and do good on school. So I feel like they should try to encourage themselves to be better and make good grades, and to prove to all those people who think they can that they can. And then
I love it.
I would say do a community service activity, or maybe even a sport, just to keep yourself busy, because I know sometimes just going home, it can make you sad and lonely, and you just feel like you're not doing anything. But when you're helping out, or even doing little community service events at school, it makes you feel like you're a part of something bigger, and it'll make you feel you want to keep going, and you want to do better, and you want to keep grinding, and you want to just keep building yourself up.
I love it. Come on now, come on. I'm telling you, this is what we need. We need to clone people like Morgan who understand that even as adults, networking is so important and being engaged. And I think that is those are some great things that you brought up. I really am impressed with those answers. So let me tell you, so we chose you in February, which is Black History Month, but we're moving into March. So I have this shirt on because it's every day I celebrate Black history. You feel like that too? Okay, so I'm going to wear this. But it's also Women's History Month in March. Is there anyone in particular that, really motivates you or that you look up to? It can be historical, it can be a present day one, it can be both. Any Black history facts that you want to bring up, or anybody that you really inspires you?
So the person that inspires me, she's not like famous or historical, but I would say my mom.
Okay.
And my grandma. Like my mom, she moved here from Jamaica when she was younger. So as an immigrant, she just had to figure her way off. And then being the first person in her family to go to college, it inspires me a lot. It makes me feel like no matter what life throws at you, you can overcome it. And now she's graduated with her doctorate.
Let's go, Mom.
She's an epidemiologist and she has a kid. So it just really showed me that like a thinking Black woman is one of the most dangerous things in the world, and you just can't beat that. So like my historical figure is my mom.
Yes.
Like, I feel like she deserves to be in history. Like
she has made history and still making it.
And then she also made she made me like I'm the GOAT.
Right, you're the GOAT.
Like,
this is the GOAT.
So.
Hey, I love it. See, that's the kind of confidence that you need to exude. Not cockiness, but confidence. And it comes from your mom pouring into you, from the community pouring into you, for you having your own mind to know that, you know, you sometimes have to motivate yourself to push forward. I mean, that's just what makes a successful person. So it's not necessarily about all the things that you attain, but how you think makes you successful, how you act, what you go after, like, makes you successful. So let me just tell you, you are truly successful. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad to have you as our emerging leader for February 2026. I hope you will share this experience with others. I hope you got to see your name on the marquee in front of Riviera. Were you excited? Tell me about that. Were you
so like recently, I've had like three to five friends text me, why did I see your face on the thing going home today? And I'm like, guys, I was emerging youth leader.
All right. And so we are going to, again, promote this video because we want people to get to know you, our youth, our emerging leaders that are doing great things in the community. And as I said, I couldn't be prouder. I'm going to close on this one. Tell me about voting. How do you feel about voting? How important is it?
I feel like voting is extremely important. Like, as a kid, just looking at what's going around, like what's going around right now and what's happening all over the world, I personally want to be able to go to college and I want everything to be all right. And I feel like the more we don't vote, the more we're just going to end up in deep trouble. And voting just really matters. We need to vote as a community and make sure we make the best decisions for our future because the future is what matters.
Yes, I love it. And we're going to end on that note. Vote. We promote the vote in District 5. It's important, and the earlier we start out letting you all know and how important it is, and the fact that we know that it's important to you, that you will spread the word, get your friends registered to vote, family members, it matters. So let me just say again, thank you for being our emerging leader. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so excited to have you as a 20 Pearl because we just are ecstatic when we have energetic pearls like yourself as a part of ZTO. But again, we're glad to have you in Riviera Beach.
Thank you.
And doing great things. So
I'm glad
again,
I got to come here.
We hope that you enjoyed this interview with Miss Morgan Watkins. We are extremely happy to share this young lady with you. Riviera Beach, we are winning in District 5, where we are people-focused, community-centered, and purpose-driven. Thanks again, Riviera Beach.